NFL players next in line for big extensions after Joey Bosa's mega deal. Subscribe to Sportsmafia for more videos. Ronnie Stanley, offensive tackle, Baltimore Ravens. Ronnie Stanley is the top guy responsible for keeping reigning MVP Lamar Jackson safe, and the Baltimore Ravens figured to lock him up on an extension before Jackson needs one soon. Doing so won't be cheap. Stanley, the 6th pick in 2016, just topped out at a career-best 88.5 Pro Football Focus grade last year, allowing no sacks and getting called for just 4 penalties. Behind his effective play, Jackson not only excelled, but the Ravens also piled up 3,296 rushing yards on a 5.5 average, while averaging 407.6 yards and a league-topping 33.2 points per game. Stanley will probably want to check in somewhere near the $22 million per year the Houston Texans gave Laramie Tunsil. Jamal Adams, safety, Seattle Seahawks. Former New York Jets safety Jamal Adams already made one massive splash with his trade to the Seahawks. That's just the beginning. He is one of the NFL's best, so it's only a matter of time before he upgrades on his rookie deal. The 6th pick in the 2017 draft lines up all over the place, including every spot in the secondary, at linebacker, and even on the edge. That explains his 75 total tackles, 6.5 sacks, 1 interception, and 2 forced fumbles last year on an 87.9 PFF grade while only letting up a 55.3 completion percentage on 38 targets. He should comfortably be at the top of the market in the $14 million AAV range after playing this year on his current $3.59 million deal. George Kittle, tight end, San Francisco 49ers. Rob Gronkowski might be back, but George Kittle is the best tight end in the game. That means he's going to break the bank at some point. Kittle, a 5th-round pick in 2017, erupted for 1,377 yards and 5 scores on a 15.6 per catch average in 2018 with a CJ Beathard. Austin Hooper just reset the market by making north of $10 million on average in Cleveland, and Kittle is easily going to be in that range. Yannick Ngakoue, edge, Jacksonville Jaguars. Yannick Ngakoue and the Jacksonville Jaguars didn't agree to an extension or find a trade partner before the deadline, yet he's still destined to be one of the biggest contractual splashes of the next year. Being an elite pass rusher at 25 years old in today's NFL tends to do that. The 2016 3rd-round pick is just one of 7 players to record 8+ sacks in each of his first 4 years. Last year, en route to a 72.0 PFF grade, Ngakoue piled up 8 sacks with 27 pressures and 10 hurries. On the franchise tag, Ngakoue slots 8th in average salary among edge rushers at $17.79 million. An extension after the season figures to at least keep him in the top 10, and while he might not come close to Bosa's $27 million average, climbing above the $20 million mark would make sense. Dak Prescott, quarterback, Dallas Cowboys. As expected, Dak Prescott will play 2020 on the franchise tag. Last-minute discussions stalled before the extension deadline passed, and talks were in the $33 to $35 million per season range. It's not too surprising considering Prescott just watched Mahomes check in around the $500 million mark. Prescott, a career 65.8% passer, boasts 15,778 yards and 97 touchdowns against just 36 interceptions on the resume alongside a 40-24 record. He has plenty of leverage, and a second tag would be around the $37 million price point in a season where the salary cap could get reduced to offset revenue losses from limited attendance. Prescott has also watched the Cowboys give out massive money to DeMarcus Lawrence, Ezekiel Elliott, and Amari Cooper in recent years. Deshaun Watson, quarterback, Houston Texans. Now that Patrick Mahomes signed long-term, Deshaun Watson figures to be next up. And back in April, the Houston Texans engaged in preliminary talks with Watson. He might have come up short against his rival in Kansas City in the AFC divisional round, but Watson is still the guy with a career 66.8 completion percentage alongside 9,716 yards, 71 touchdowns, and just 29 interceptions. Don't forget the additional 1,233 yards and 14 scores as a runner over 38 games, in which he holds a 24-13 record and last season registered an 81.0 PFF grade. Given he has one of the best chances to carry our team to Super Bowl contention in the same conference as Mahomes, Watson is bound to come close to that market resetting deal, all but with fewer years attached. That's it for today's Sports Mafia video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to see more Sports Mafia content, click the circle subscribe button so you never miss a single video. Hope you enjoyed.